Joining us now is one of the attorneys who filed the class action lawsuit, Adam Schwartzbaum. Adam, thank you so much for joining us. When you hear that, what goes through your mind?
You know, Wolf, it's very personal for me because I grew up basically in Champlain Towers South. My grandparents lived there for 30 years. So when I hear these accounts and I'm speaking with victims who we're representing, I can really visualize what it was like being in that building, having such a personal connection. So it really makes it so vivid and real for me and very emotional.
And did you know people who still live there?
Unfortunately, we knew many people in our community. We have luckily a few friends who made it out alive, and some of them have even been talking about their experiences in the news. Others we're still waiting word on, and we're praying for a miracle, but it's looking increasingly dire.
How are they dealing with this? I know you're speaking to the family members, you know, who just are praying to God for help.
You know, we're trying to come together as a community. I was in my synagogue, which is just down the street from here this weekend, and we were together praying, and we've been, giving charity, calling each other, sitting, being together. I think that the strength of our community is one of the things that's really helping us get through this very difficult time.
So why do you think it's important to file this class action lawsuit now?
Many reasons, Wolf. One of the most important reasons is to preserve all of the evidence and to start immediately gathering everything that we need to figure out who's responsible. One of the things that the victims are asking for is answers. They want to know why did this happen and who can be held accountable. And so getting this process started now, immediately serving discovery on third parties that might have information, will allow us to get to the truth, which is what these victims deserve.
Here's part of a letter that the Condo Association Board sent to the presidents, the residents, I should say, in April of this year. This a couple months ago, in April of this year, The board president said this: "The observable damage, such as in the garage, has gotten significantly worse since the initial inspection from 2018. And then he goes on to say that the concrete deterioration is accelerating. The roof situation got much worse, so extensive roof repairs had to be incorporated. What does this letter that was written in April tell you about the condition of this now at least partially collapsed, almost completely collapsed building?
Well, Wolf, it further confirms what our investigation is already revealing, which is that there were serious structural problems with this building. And these problems weren't just 3 years ago. We believe that these were decades in the making. And in fact, we're getting some reports that there was litigation as about almost 20 years ago about water intrusion in the building. So it's further confirmation of what we're learning, which is that there were major issues with the building that should have been fixed much sooner. And this tragedy is the result of that delay.
When you used to go visit your grandparents who lived here, did you ever notice any significant problems, structural problems in that building? Did anything ever enter your mind that something like this was even possible?
You know, I never imagined something like this could happen, although I will say, speaking with my great aunt who's still alive, she said that my grandmother would always complain that there'd be water in the garage and there'd be water on her car, water spots. She'd have to clean them. She couldn't understand how water was getting in an underground structure. So, even just anecdotal accounts from conversations with my grandmother 20 years ago are making me scratch my head and wonder what was really going on in this building.
And I do have concerns about the sister tower, right down, built around exactly the same time by the same builders, almost exactly the same building on the same kind of surface, the same kind of soil.
We don't want to jump to conclusions, Wolf. We have some very close friends who live in that building, some of our closest friends. Our understanding is that the upkeep on that building has been much better. It's obviously something that we're going to take a very close look at, and that is something that the city's going to be looking at, but we have a little more confidence in that building than we did in Champlain Towers.
All right, and how many residents are part of your class action lawsuit?
Well, we're trying to represent not only all of the residents, but any unit owners and also anyone that was in the building at the time. So really all the victims, all the people that were affected are in the class as we've defined it.
Before I let you go, any final thought you want to make to our viewers?
I just continue to keep hope alive, praying for a miracle, because even one person found alive would be an amazing thing to celebrate in this catastrophe.
Yeah, we're all praying for that. Let's hope 150 people still missing, still unaccounted for, as they say. Thank you very much, Adam Schwartzbaum, one of the attorneys filing this lawsuit. Appreciate it very much.